what about that John Cleese quote? When they started Monty Python, this is what I read John Cleese saying one time. He said that when they started Monty Python, they thought that comedy was watching somebody do something silly. They came to realize that comedy is watching somebody watch somebody do something silly, and so that became in my book, The Hidden Tools of Comedy. That became what we call straight line and wavy line. That comedy is not about a funny person and then somebody throwing them a setup lines. Comedy is actually teamwork. And in many situations, it's about somebody creating a problem or blind to a problem, what we call the straight line because they have blinders on, and somebody struggling with a problem, what we call the wavy line, but because they're also a non-hero, another term we use to denote somebody who lacks some, if not all, the essential skills and tools. Because they're a non-hero, they can't solve the problem. So you'll have a situation in which somebody is doing something silly or crazy, and but the person that we care about is the person who's not doing the silly or crazy thing. The person that we care about is the person dealing with that person, watching this person, be weird and not quite knowing what to do about it. And because one of the things that is still not understood in comedy is that that comedy isn't just, I'm going to say the funny thing or I'm going to do the funny thing. It's really the interaction between somebody who's acting like an idiot and somebody who's kind of acting like us, only without without all this knowledge or all the tools or all the skills. It's like what we say, you can't have Mork without Mindy. You can't just have somebody being crazy without somebody real trying to deal with it. So that at any moment in a comedy, somebody's got to be a human being. Somebody's got to be our representative on stage or screen dealing with the insanity. And so if you watch sitcoms, if you watch movies, you won't see it in every scene because it's a tool, it's not something that's always there, but you'll see it over and over again where somebody is acting crazy and somebody else is just kind of at a loss and not knowing what to say. The assumption is always that the crazy person is creating the comedy, but really it's the combination of somebody acting crazy or acting like an idiot and somebody kind of just being like us but not quite knowing what to say or do in that moment. And that's what we call straight line, wavy line.